Welcome to the Prepper Almanac. In this video, we are going to discuss 7 ways to prep when you can't be active sometimes. Even the most athletic of us are down for the count due to injury or illness. Does that mean that you have to say goodbye to all prepper and survival efforts? I'd like to think you can still do things to prep when you can't be active. Life happens, and we aren't always ready to hike for 10 days straight to get to a distant bug-out location where we'll live off the land. We've discussed what to prep in other videos. This video focuses on ways to prep when you can't be active. Eat properly. First things first, I can eat chips and queso like the best of them, or I can eat food that nourishes me, has positive effects on the rebuilding my body while injured, and doesn't increase inflammation. Generally speaking, I don't believe in stringent diets that rule out entire swaths of food, but while I'm immobile, I need to keep things simple and effective. I'm eating meals that are filled with high-quality meat and fresh veggies. I'm going for extremely low carbohydrate, high protein, and moderate fat. I don't intend to eat like this forever, but while I'm banned from exercise, I can give my body the best possible shot at maintaining health and healing. When I'm able to come out of this, I want to be as healthy as possible to face physical therapy. This isn't really a prep, it's just an important factor. Every decision you make when you're down and out has bearing on the future, right down to what you put in your mouth. You can still prep when you can't be active. No, you can't go hiking. You can't tend a garden, you can't be on your feet to process 100 pounds of tomatoes. All of these are the things I love to do, but for now, I need to prep in other ways. Let's go through the 7 ways now. Number 1. Research. What prepper doesn't love a research rabbit hole? Are there things you want to learn more about but you just have too many other things going on in a day to sit down and dig in? This is the time to do it. Number 2. Learn a language. Will these be a useful prep? Possibly. It never hurts to be able to communicate with others, and sometimes, it's helpful to sit quietly and listen when people think you cannot understand them. But more than that, learning languages is great for your brain. Bilingual people have more neurons and dendrites than folks who speak only one language, which means they think faster, and the ability to switch from one language to another actually boosts the reserves of one's brain. Having new experiences is an important factor in forming new connections in the brain and strengthening nervous system links. These links and connections are maintained through regular practice. Studying a new language combines novelty with practice. For example, students learn new words and grammatical constructs and spend time reviewing and building on their previous knowledge as part of the learning process. This combination is one of the reasons that language learning is such an effective brain workout and protects older learners against dementia and other degenerative neurological conditions. But everyone can benefit from language learning. It is arguably one of the most complex mental activities you can do. So, it's a powerful way to exercise your brain. Number 3. Learn a skill. You can spend your downtime learning a skill. You can read books about a chosen skill, watch some YouTube videos, and devour internet content about it to become very well versed. Even if it's something you can't physically do now, you can put all the pieces into place so that when it's time to do it later, you have the knowledge you need. Number 4. Order delivery. If you want to work on your stockpile and supplies, you can have some things delivered. Each Instacart delivery that comes to my house has a few things to add to the stockpile that would never really catch anyone's attention: a pack of batteries, a dozen canned goods, a bag of rice, a bag of dried beans, flour, a couple of jugs of water, and kitty litter come along with whatever else I'm ordering. Number 5. Catch up on reading. I finally have time to delve into that huge stack of books I've been waiting to read. Books about old-fashioned food preservation are in the current pile. You might want to read about building shelters, creating a root cellar, or some other topic that has a lot of information to consume. Number 6. Watch preparedness videos. There are loads of great prepper channels on both YouTube and Rumble. By the way, we have a Rumble channel as well. Pick your favorite and find some new preppers and homesteaders to follow. It's pretty easy to go down a fascinating rabbit hole this way. This is how I started my prepping journey and ultimately started this YouTube channel. Number 7. Write out instructions for loved ones. Another thing you can do is put pen to paper, or fingers to keyboard, and put together thorough instructions for your family members. Include things like your bug-out plan, how to work the generator, how you start seeds, how to manage household systems, how to treat health issues at home, any of the things you normally handle yourself. You need a hard copy of this stuff so that if you are unable to help one day, the people you love will not be stuck with their hands tied. You can prep when you can't be active. Whether your issue is for a few weeks or months, you can make the most of this time. Exercise your brain when you can't exercise your body. It really helps stave off depression and angst from being stuck on the couch, and it gives you a sense of purpose. Life throws us a lot of curveballs. We have ups and downs. It's how you deal with these challenges that speaks to your true character. Are you a survivor or not? You're only done when you quit. What are your thoughts? Have you ever been immobile for a while? Do you think it's possible to prep when you can't be active? How did you spend your time? What ways were you able to become better prepared when you weren't able to get outside and do your normal tasks? As we wrap up today's video, if you have any questions or if there are any topics that you would like discussed in the future, let us know in the comment section below. And be sure to subscribe to the channel to learn more about prepping and share the video with others that may have a passion for prepping or are curious about prepping in general. And lastly, we have put some links to some prepper supplies that you might want to check out in the description below. Thanks for watching the Prepper Almanac.